Trying to figure out where the baby bird noise is coming from. It's inside there. Can you hear it? They're house wrens. Mom was just here. I think she's trying to get in to feed them, but I think she's just afraid of me sitting here. I like filming her when she doesn't know I'm filming her. When she goes out of sight, we'll sneak up on her. Which is hard to do. She's got very good hearing. You're probably hearing me talking about her right now. I know I talk low and I mumble a lot. I forget I'm on video. They're making a video. Hey, no, not on the grapevine. I replaced my stick that broke on this yesterday and put new stakes up on each end of it. You can't be chewing on my grapevine. No. Kai, no. Hey. I also trimmed it for fall. It's probably a little early, but I don't care because they weren't producing this year. Next year it should produce. I mean, it got me these this year. Those, and that's it. And I staked these all up yesterday and trimmed them. I gave them a haircut to get all the power into ripening instead of sucker leaves. I put some more stakes in. That one. This one out here. This one here. I put these two out here to hold these ends up. I ate a couple golden ones this morning. I got two of the big ones on the windowsill. One of them's green, it broke off. The other one's red and ready to eat, and I ate one yesterday. But they're really slow going this year. I don't understand it. I mean, I should have been non-stop eating them already. And there's really not a whole lot on there when you look at it. You got a whole pile of sticks over there. Why do you gotta chew on my supports? Hmm? Because it don't move away from you when you're chewing on it? No, no. Hey, no, no. Kai. Kai. Hey, out. Out. Good girl. No. Good girl. See how many cucumbers we can harvest. See, the cucumbers didn't do shit this year either. I can grab that one. And usually this whole area is all covered with them. All the way down this bank, way out where she is. All the way down the bank, across them leaves or whatever they are. And then down into there, and all this whole bank's always covered. Where I got to step in between vines. But the deer have been just tearing them apart this year. Oh, there's a couple here that, yeah, them are ready to go. Couple there. See, something's biting at them out here too. See those marks? There's something trying to bite it. It's like at the top of here, that was something trying to eat it and trying to eat it there. Got another one here. Another one coming there. That's like another one there. But it just is not producing at all this year. I never did fill in anything in there. I'm kind of discouraged. No beans at all. I don't know why I'm not getting any beans. Oh, whoop, I lied. What do we got here? We got two nice ones right there. There's two. That's it though. Huh. Oh, a couple of smaller ones coming. A small one there. Got another one there. Hmm. I wonder if it's because I let too many come up a pole. It could be it. I mean, I let 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it said plant like 6 of them around the pole and then weed out the weaker ones. But they're all growing good, so I didn't weed any out. Well, this one right here is ready to eat right now. Mmm. Mmm. Pretty good. I think I'll eat this other one too. Mmm, I'm good. No, get out of there. Hey, it's a lemon tree. I'm gonna have to bring that inside. And this apple tree, might as well bring inside too. I got a light I can put them under for the winter. And then that'll transplant next year. This one I don't know. It's not gonna grow here where I am. I'm just growing it for the heck of it. Like my avocado tree I got growing. See that? That's an avocado tree. Actually, I'll go show it to you. Hey, get out of there. Come on. Hey, come on. Out. Out. Come on. What are you eating? Parsley? Come on. Out of there. Good girl. Come on. Got my lights on this morning. Got these lights in a free pile. I got like 8, 10 of them. That's what I have for plants in here. Look at that cardboard in the window because the sun comes up there in the morning. Wakes me up. That I gotta do something with. I gotta get it out of that pot. This plant right here my mom had 50 years ago. I repotted it. And all these other spider plants are all babies from that one. Every single one of them. There's one here. Babies all over the place. And I got this I just planted the other day. That's the avocado tree. Doesn't do very good because, you know, it's an avocado tree. Oh, it needs watering right now. What's coming out of this pot here. I put this baby spider in there. These are all spiders. She's been pulling on these. Every single spider plant you see here came from that big one over there. Aloe vera this aloe was from a plant my mother had. I got 2 plants over here that aren't doing very good. Look at this lucky bamboo. I need to get these short ones. See, this is a short one here, another short one there. I gotta get them out of there. And then now I got another new one here coming, and then this one goes up to here. And the main one is touching the ceiling now. Cactus. My money tree, and this is my starter aloe and another starter baby spider that's got to be transplanted. And this I got in a free pile. Actually, it was bigger, but the when I brought them outside last summer, this one got hit by the bugs in the roots, so I harvested that off from it. More aloe from the same big plant my mother had. But this one here is from my sister's house. And I gotta get it out here and do something with it. I'll do that right now. And my praying plant finally took off again, but see how it's all dead in here? They weren't doing very good. But now it's taken off. But they're just a little crowded in here, I think. But last summer, the summer before, every single plant in this house was outside. But because I lost another one up. What do you call them? Madagascar tree or something. This right here. This really ticked me off. This came from a tree. It was a friend of mine. He gave it to me when he moved out in Hinsdale, like in 2012. The main plant is in this big pot right there. Went all the way up to touch my ceiling down on Black Mountain Road, which is, you know, 7-foot ceiling. And I bent it around and brought it back down. And it eventually grew back down, and actually the tip of it re-rooted in the same pot. And then a piece from the piece I put it in a horseshoe back down the bottom came off from it because that horseshoe was like 4 feet high. And another sprout came off it and reached the ceiling again. And then when I had it out here last summer, bugs got in the root and I didn't know it, and all of a sudden it was like dying. You know, leaves are falling off, which is normal for these. They, you know, they shed. Some of these were starting to fall off, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was overwatering it, because that's a problem I have. I always have been an overwaterer, and it's still getting worse and worse, and by the time I realized what it was, there's no getting it back. So this is all that's left out of it. I was bummed. That thing was cool. But yeah, that's what all these tables are for. That is thunder I'm hearing. There's a table, I think, under there. These two tables here, which are all free pile stuff. Doing my paper routes, you get free stuff all over the place. There's two tables there, one on top of the other. Then we had plants on them over here. I had plant stands over here on each side of the wall. I had flowers there, had a flower in there, flower in there, and this was all flowers here. And I had some hanging plants, spiders that can't be in the sun along there. If you go to my Facebook page, you can see my old photos. I've taken pictures when all my plants were out here. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. And I had, that used to be a house plant. I can't remember what that was, but it died now. Wild stuff had taken over. I had a pot on there of the, you know, the mint that fell over the bank. All that mint used to be in a pot up here. And I had a pot on that. You got the rippers? And, uh-oh, what happened to my ferns here? Something laying in them? And these didn't come in this year that good. This is from a free pile, a bunch of perennials. I just created this thing last year. This here. And then, I love my ferns. I'd like to get my whole yard ferns. But look at all this patch of sour grass. This whole patch of sour grass. Right here, this whole thing grew in just because I did no mow May 2 years in a row. And it didn't happen that last year. There she goes. All this grew in this year, all this sour grass. It's pretty cool. Because it stays this height, you don't have to mow it. Because I'm a huge fan of not having to mow. Not because I don't like the exercise, but I don't like polluting the environment. I'm going to get an electric mower one of these days. But I weed whack, I don't even have a mower. This thing's just hurting. Nothing grows good down here. Oh, something ate the top of that? Oh no, it's just as tall as it's gotten. I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more off it, and probably that's it. There might be some come out here, but I think that's about it. Maybe out here. But I created this, you know, there's a lot of soil in there. But nothing grows down here. Same with this one here I created. And this one over here. Wow, this one wants to go now. I should probably put a post down here. These are beans too. Might get some late fall beans out of it. Gotta clean that mess up. That's from that tree there where I cut it right there. Cause this whole thing up here blocked my sun from my garden. I gotta get that cleaned up. It's gotta go over across the road. I put all my stuff. See, eventually I want this bank on the other side of the driveway to be up as high as this shed, all the way across. Privacy. Like right now you can't see the house down there, but when the leaves are gone, it's wide open. Is that noise we heard before? Still not sure what it is though. I had flowers in there. And this I created. All these perennials are from free piles. And there's a Doucette sign that my mother had 25 years ago at our house in Hinsdale where we grew up. And then, see these big pine, this big pine, that fell before I was here. From right there, it broke off. I got climbing gear 2 years ago and I was gonna climb that and take care of that tree and take it down. But I fell. Well, cutting that one was the second time. You can see my videos on YouTube. I fell from there 20 feet and that was it. That was the second time falling. I fell once in Hinsdale. And I just tried doing it twice. Both times I fell, so I sold all my stuff, my climbing gear. I still have my saws and my rig rope and stuff, but I didn't know to go for 3 times as a charm or 3 strikes you're out. I weren't taking the chance. So anyway, see how you can see the house right there, the roof. And see this? I was gonna build a fence with these logs up higher though. Like that one. See, that's attached in the middle. It's supposed to be straight across, and that's where the fence was gonna go. And I was gonna put all sticks tight together all in between, all the way up, all the way over to the other side of my junk car over there. I just never got to it. I lose ambition fast. I was dealing with depression and shit like that when Teo had cancer last year and just took a lot out of me. Last summer sucked. A little watering can, free pile. The thing it's on is a free pile item. I had flowers over here. I created that. And I created this. See the rocks here, around here. This is all flowers 2 years ago. Just lost it last year. And then even this year, I knew she was going to be going pretty soon. This has been a depressing time. And this jewel weed you can't get rid of. I weed whacked it all over. It was all over here. You can see where it's all coming back again. But man, that stuff, I weed whacked all up through there. It was all jewel weed, right almost to the wall. I guess we're not going to the beach today. Sounds like it's going to rain. I didn't look at the weather. This is jewel weed right here. It's very invasive. Anyway, this is my driveway. All the way down to there where it splits with his driveway. And then it's another 150 feet down to the end of the private drive. So just his driveway 150 feet and then mine up through here. And I had a plant in here. Not this year. I created this. And my landlord was supposed to get me a new driveway when I first moved in 4 years ago. Promised it. See, he's also supposed to take that tree down. Never happened. Never happened. You want something tough that's a snow blow? Try snow blowing this. Believe it or not, I shoveled the driveway my first 2 winters, and I bought a snow blower. In the first winter, my neighbor didn't stay here. He used to go to Florida for the winter. So I'd have to shovel all the way down another 150 feet down to the end of the private drive, which is right over there somewhere. It comes up and around. I had to shovel all that. Well, anyway, this is where I wanted the fence. It's going to be this high. You know, so block everything from that house when the leaves are gone. That's what all these poles are for. This used to be all trees right here. All these trees laying down, I cut from here. And I wanted the fence to be, up this high. So you can see it block anything from them when the leaves are gone. It's going to come across here, across to here, to that tree, and then over to behind my car where that crate is right there. That's what all these sticks are for. And if you can look, see that green tape? That's where I wanted to fill this all up to that height, because that'll bring it level all the way across to my driveway over here. All this is going to be filled in. But they terminated our contracts last year, October. My job for 25 plus years, contract newspaper delivery. So, you know, a lot of plans that I had just sitting on the back burner. But see, so the height of here, right here, where I'm standing, I'm going to make it level all the way across to there, which is up to that green line on the thing right there. See how high that has to go over there? I want to fill all this in. I want to move these rocks. I already did move this one. Two here. From, I don't remember where it was, over here somewhere. We're going to move that one too. Oh, here comes the rain. This car's got to get out of here. You want to see a mess? This canopy is only good for one thing. Hide the mess. It was organized, kinda. So you got some white parts of my car back there. I got 4 doors, the hatchback, bumper, a lot of stuff underneath the hood. But you see all this stuff here, right? The reason this is all thrown in here, well, it's not the reason, because I could have straightened it out by now, but just with Taya's condition, for the last 2 years actually, she's been, because I knew there's something wrong before she was even diagnosed with cancer. So it's just been a rough 2 years. But I got these tires hanging, holding it down now, but I had the stakes. See, one post I ain't even put back in the ground yet. There's supposed to be a post right there. I haven't put it back in yet. It's right here. Let's see how the bottom got the holes. So you put the stakes in. They're like tent stakes. I believe it's 3. Oh no, just 2. So I had it all staked down. And then I woke up one morning and the whole canopy was 100% off this footing where it is now, and I was way out here in the woods. This back corner was over here twisted, and that tree I had to cut down to even get the canopy back. I just cut that down. So the canopy was over here, and the front of it was way up there in the bank. It's facing up that way, and it's tipped up sideways so I could see the roof from looking out my house. I could see the roof in through the bottom of it. It was tipped up like this and facing out that way. The top of it was like way up there by that small tree going across. I looked out and saw that, and I'm like, what the heck? It was a windstorm. And all my stuff in there was completely 100% exposed. So I moved the thing back. That's why I took that post out, because I had to move it over the stuff. I did it all by myself. Took a while, an hour and a half or so to get it back there, and almost a heart attack. And the main problem was I should have cut this down before I even started moving, because it was like wedged on that, and I couldn't get the front to come around because I had to go up high to get it by this tree. I was like way up there with the top roof of it, pushing it up with a pole to kind of flip it back down this way. And I had to go on the other side of that tree and then back down into its spot. And I had to get this whole side over here over all my stuff and then back down to here. That's why I had to take out that one pole, because it was impossible to get it over my stuff without taking out that pole. But yeah, oh, she's gonna poop. Ooh, that didn't look too good. That looks a little runny. This is where the deer hang out. They come down off the bank here, come down here between the houses, down through these woods and out that way. And a mom had 2 fawns out here this year. She might even have had them right in my ferns over here. I don't know. But that's why she's been eating my garden this year. I never had trouble with deer in the garden, but she had her babies here. So she's actually just hanging here. Alright, it's raining. We gotta go in. This sucks. I was gonna go to the beach today. We gotta go look at the weather and see how long it's gonna rain. This is a half-hour video. Holy cow. Yeah, we gotta go in. It's raining, huh? Feels good though. Yeah, I don't even have a shirt on. Well, I never do. Unless I'm out in public. I'm not very proud of my body. I cover it up when I'm out in public. But that's about it. I didn't mean to show you around the yard again. I just turned it on to show you a quick video of Kai trying to find out where the bird noise is coming from. And it turned into a 31.5-minute video. Huh, Baba? And that she's doing a lot too. That and chewing at her hind end like she's got fleas, but I know she don't have fleas. So I don't know if it's allergies in her skin or what. Another thing I gotta discuss with the vet. Yeah, oh, forgot my coffee. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Gotta go refresh it and get a nice hot cup, huh? Drink my coffee black. Had a stroke on Christmas Day, 2021. That's why my refrigerator is loaded with fruit, rice, mixture with vegetables in there, apples, my salad in there, sweet potatoes, arugula. This is what I eat for bread, organic food for life. Flour is supposed to be good for you. The garlic, the grapes, this stuff here I shouldn't be eating. Mustard is what I spice everything with. Nature's Promise. And then these are my dressings I use. Organic Nature's Promise. I shouldn't though. I should make my own out of fruits and stuff. Then I have every single day flaxseed, hemp seed, and bee pollen. I put it on my toast. And in my freezer, this is my frozen bananas for my smoothies ready to go. Frozen vegetables. A loaf of that bread. And berries. I love berries. But that's how I eat because I had a stroke. And I haven't worked since October. Sucks. And my coffee. That's what I like for coffee. Maxwell House. Half and half. Half calf. I don't need the caffeine. I just like coffee. Then for spices, I'm huge on spices. Might as well show you this now. There's a tomato that's ready to go. And the one that fell off. Everything I eat, all my salads, everything I eat, this is what I put in them. Himalayan pink sea salt, black pepper, oregano, thyme. Here's my honey I put on my toast, raw, unfiltered. With my Nature's Promise, free from peanut butter, or I'll buy their organic too if I'm feeling rich. It's like $2 more a container, but this is still free from. So, and then there's my rice, the vitamins I take, pumpkin seeds raw, and then I take a zinc tablet, a natural B12 because I don't eat meat products, D3 plus K2. This is turmeric with pepper mix because you got to mix turmeric 8-to-1 with pepper, otherwise it won't, your body won't utilize it. My cilantro, my deadly pepper sauce. I love my peppers. Oh, I forgot to show you that. My red Savannah habanero peppers. Love them. Put them in everything too. And then I got a crushed red pepper coming over from here. Crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper, rosemary, garlic powder, ground cloves, cumin, ginger, which I buy online in the 1 pound packs. Right here it is. Cinnamon, jagelin, which I buy online too, is right here, 1 pound bag. Same with my cinnamon, I buy online. which is right there. Here's something with cinnamon you got to know. See where it says Ceylon? Ceylon. That's the kind of cinnamon you need. What you're buying in the store is Casa, CSS. It's either IA or A, and it's 14 times more toxic for your liver than Ceylon cinnamon. And 90% of your spices in the stores are Casa cinnamon, not Ceylon. So you want to get it online or at a co-op or something where you know it's Ceylon. And then mustard. Them are the spices I use in everything I eat. I load everything up with it. And that's about it. And it's raining now. Oh, and my oatmeal, which ain't good for you. Rice ain't good for you either. We're not supposed to be eating grains. We're not supposed to be even cooking anything. I studied all this stuff in 2012. I actually was a raw vegan for a year and a half, 2012 into 2013 and until Christmas 2013. Actually over a year and a half. 100% raw vegan. This is the water I drink. Nature's Promise spring water, and this is all my water for my water and my indoor plants, so it's nice and room temperature, ready to go. And this is my water for my outdoor plants. I fill that bucket. 2 of these gallons go in that bucket. What are you doing? Checking on your toys? Whoa, look at her go. Whoa. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You got a spurt of energy, huh? Yeah, here's rain again. I think this is only our second time experimenting rain, so she really don't know what it is. Rock. Okay, this video is a long one. We're not even going to be able to go to my sister's to upload it either. Well, we can still go over there just because it's raining. But anyway, that's it. If you do watch this, well, I guess I was going to say watch it to the end, but you'd be to the end to hear that. Because I'm still looking for 4,000 viewed hours of my videos. So if you do listen to this far, thank you. And if you can, just like replay it. And replay all my videos. You don't even have to watch them, just have them playing. So I'm getting watch hours, because I need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. And it opens up other benefits too, along with 1,000 subscribers. Which, thank you to all my subscribers. You've got me to 500, and I really appreciate that. But and I love all your comments, and as you can see, I reply to them all. It's hard though, because it takes me a while, because I don't get the notifications for all of them. So I have to, every once in a while, I go through my comments and all my videos and see all the ones I haven't responded to yet, and then I respond to them. So sometimes you'll get a response or a reply a couple days later, and that's why I'm not getting notifications to not even half of them actually. Here's the cookies I keep ready for her. So whenever she does something good, when we come in from outside or anything like that, I give her a cookie. I break it up. These are the cookies I buy for her. This is the food. Nature's Promise, Hannaford's super premium food for small breed dogs and puppies. Healthy, holistic diet. Grain free, no animal byproduct meals, no corn, wheat, or soy, no synthetic colors, artificial flavors, or preservatives, no fillers. #1 ingredient is real chicken. Deboned chicken, the #1 ingredient. And the snacks are the same thing. Nature's Promise. Super premium dog treats. These are grain-free. These are real turkey and sweet potato recipe. I just finished up the salmon, and they also have peanut butter. Grain-free, no corn, wheat, or soy, no artificial preservatives. Number one ingredient is real turkey. And this is a 12-ounce bag. There's a little cookie, see them? And this is only like $2.89 a bag. Where I was buying Newman's Own, because them are good cookies too, but they're like, actually I think they went up over $4 a bag now since everything's been going up. They were like $3.49. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think them were only 10-ounce bags. But these are, Nature's Promise are awesome. If you have a Hannaford's around you, Nature's Promise is where it's at. And once in a while I'll cheat and I'll have pasta. This I got at Aldi's, or I'll buy Nature's Promise brand. And I just bought this but haven't used it again, because I do put this in my pasta salad once in a while, but I haven't for like 3 or 4 months because I've been off of meat. But I bought this because, you know, there's actually good omega fats in this. Oh no, not in this one because it's not in oil. But the tuna in oil is actually good for you because the fats in there are omega-3s, which we're not getting enough of. And then this is what I buy for my elbow, Nature's Promise. I don't eat much of this though because it's still not good for you. Pasta, grains, rice, oatmeal, none of that shit's really good for us. And these are all my empty spices. My 2 empty jars of honey. My brother used to raise bees and do honey. And then see, all these are spice bottles that are all empty. Empty and washed out. I save them for other stuff. And that's what some of these are. Like you see my Himalayan pink sea salt. Comes in this. And I pour it into that. And same with this. Turmeric, it's back here. A whole pound of it. I mix it 8 teaspoons of that to 1 teaspoon of black pepper and then put it in there. And obviously that's what this is, an old spice jar. This is an old spice jar, that's an old spice jar. I reuse them. And then a lot of times the tops will be small like this, and I need them bigger, so I'll be switching them out with the bigger hold ones. Like, I'll show you something that still ain't big enough. This right here, see, this is Walmart's brand, which I don't like it as good. It's a little bit cheaper though than Nature's Promise organic. This had them small holes. I think that's the one right there, and I switched it to these big hole ones. And this don't even get it out enough for me. I have to shake and shake and shake. So I'm either gonna pull the top off, dump some of it out and regrind it, or I just take the top off and be careful when I shake it. But it's a pain waiting for it to all come out of there. I mean, when I make a rice bowl, like, I'll show you my rice. When I make my rice in my rice cooker, I use this thing and I steam vegetables in it at the same time that I'm cooking my rice. Like this is my favorite thing to put in the rice because it don't fall through. This is the only thing I don't eat organic. My vegetables I buy frozen, and my Wyman's berries aren't organic. But I'll put a whole thing of this in the tray and steam these with the rice, and then I'll cook up like one of these on the stove. I'll stir fry it with extra garlic and another onion. Let's see, I have my purple onions. I love my purple onions. Organic, same. Whoop, shit. I gotta get that out of there. I call them purple, they call them red. And then my sweet potatoes. Organic sweet potatoes. Oh. So I chop that up and no, get out of there. No, you can't have that. Nope. So here's my rice dish. This is all ready to eat. See, it's got my stir-fried vegetables in there. What the hell's that? Oh, I bought some hot dogs because I was going to use them for treats for her to train her with, but I decided not to because they're not good for her. So I went ahead and ate them myself, which ain't good for me either, but that's what's in there for me, then my vegetables. Here's 2 sweet potatoes all ready to go. And this is my salad. Oh. See, I just added to it. And I haven't stirred it up yet. Getting ready to have some actually for lunch. So this is the stuff I added. Let's see the stuff that's already cut up. Whoa. I gotta stir it up again. Takes me a long time to make a salad because I cut up everything so small so I don't have to chew it as much. So anyway, I'm wasting my time because I got to re-stir it all up because since I added it, I haven't put all this in. On top of this salad, every single one of these spices will go in there. All of them. Every single one of these will go in this salad. All of them. So I got to sit here and sprinkle them all on the top, then mix it up again. But anyway, that's a long enough video for now. I'll leave that out because I'm going to have some right now. But that's it.